Now, the Queen's Award is the equivalent of a knighthood for industry. The latest recipients are the team at the YMCA in Hanley, where Danny Flynn is Chief Executive Officer. And I'm delighted to say Danny joins us on BBC Radio Stoke this lunchtime. Congratulations, first of all. Good afternoon.
Thank you very much. I thought it was an OB, so I've been promoted. Brilliant. Yeah, fantastic. We're just really happy, and I think it's validation of the kind of all the work, all the staff, the volunteers, the community puts in. And, you know, I just love an award for everybody, really, to be honest. You know, not just often it's individuals, you know, like me, you know, big, loud Danny Flynn. But I'm just really happy that it's for everybody. It's for the YMCA, everybody there, for the city of Stoke-on-Trent. We just want to thrive. We love Stoke, and we just feel really blessed and honoured.
We've spoken a lot over the years, Danny, and I've been down there a fair few times, of course. But how many, for people who don't know it, what's it like in there, and how many staff have you got, and how many people are you working with at the moment?
Well, in the core, which is where young people live, we've got probably about 250 units of accommodation. Some are at the campus, some are in the community now. So there's an accommodation side. We've grown the youth work side. So we were really blessed to get our youth work refunded a couple of months ago. So we're launching all the community youth work again, the family work we do, and the sports work's back open. The gym's back open. Hooray! So it's been a tough year, and also during this COVID year to kind of beginning to come out of it and to get this, it's just a real fillet in it and a real injection of energy and love and care. We're just really happy, really pleased.
Did they highlight any specific reasons? That makes it sound like you didn't deserve it. I mean, that at all, of course. But did they highlight any specific reasons? Any specific reasons why you want it? Or is it, you know, just the scale of what you're doing?
Well, it's yes, the scale and the kind of recognition of what we've done over the past 175 years, I guess, but in recent times. What it was based on was the work we started to do with the Bartorelli Foundation around the Creative Youth Minds project. And what that was working with the Bartorelli Foundation and others, and we've just built up a way of getting young people involved and engaged into jobs, into employment, into their futures. So when young people come to the accommodation side, on arrival, 87% are described with a horrible word that we need to change of NEET, not in education, employment and training, and all the stereotypical negative stuff around that. But within a year, 67% of young people are active, engaged, employed, in college. You know, this year we got 11 people to Staff's University. So the awards for the recognition of tackling social mobility, of creating opportunities for people and building a community of support around those people to help young people thrive.
How do you go about it? How do you take someone who has, in all likelihood, been dealt a really rough hand in their early stage of life? How do you get them engaged? How do you get them to want to go back into education, which has possibly failed them for many years up to that point? What do you do?
Magic.
You click your fingers and they're on a college course, is that it?
Yeah, no. You work with people to, I guess you grow people's capacity and their confidence. You know, so the first thing we do is get young people involved in stuff that they might be interested in. You know, give you an example. We work High Peaks Leisure. This is kind of what we do. High Peaks Leisure have got a strategy to get city kids into the countryside. It's not a lot of money, $5,000, but we can plug that into our wider work, and every week we get 10 young people out into the countryside. That creates aspiration, that creates ideas. I think what we do is create actually possibility for young people and let young people believe that possibility is true. So as an example, I didn't answer that question, I do apologise. I employ about 200 people through the year, and in the summer when the youth work and the NCS work kicks in, that kind of goes up to about 300 people. Of that group of people, more than 30% of that people have lived in the YMCA and received our services. So we have to act as an authentic organisation to create jobs and opportunities for people. And we're looking for partnerships across the whole of the city and beyond that are just willing to give chances to young people. The only difference between rich and poor people is life chances. And the YMCA is recognised through this award of, that's our raison d'etre, really, that driving up life chances and opportunities that my middle-class kids get. Do you see what I mean? It's quite simple, really. And then it's the support and the encouragement to get young people to get the motivation to see that life can be good, life can thrive. They don't have to be described as, negative and deficit. And that's what we do.
How much does it worry you that the numbers of young people who seek your support and need your support?
Well, we could, depending on the resources, the more and more we can do, as we've proven over the past 20 years, I suppose, is the answer to that one. Of course it bothers me when I'm from Stoke-on-Trent, aren't I? I know that some families and communities are living in terrible conditions in some places, and the poverty and family breakup that comes. And it's interesting, I suppose, over the last 20 years, 30 years, in my experience, most young people become estranged from the family and may end up homeless because of family breakup now, not necessarily because of finance or money. So it's a relationship issue and helping people to negotiate those relationships. But of course it bothers me, and the YMCA is committed to Stoke-on-Trent. We see this award as a validation of everybody in Stoke-on-Trent. We want to share this award across. We want to thank the council, we want to thank the partners, community organisations, because we believe this award has been won because of a collective effort. It's not just me or us. It's we want to build, grow, contribute that amazing neighbourly heart and kindness that we've seen through COVID. And we're really proud that this city was called the City of Kindness, and we were really proud that we were able to contribute to that kindness from the YMCA.
You are, I believe, YMCA of the Year as well, so congratulations on that. I just want to make a quick point on the naming here, because YMCA, Young Men's Christian Association, you're open to everyone though, aren't you? You don't have to be Christian, you don't have to be a man.
YMCA welcomes all and everybody into its fellowship, and I guess the words describe our history and who we are. We're a Christian organisation, but we don't hit people over the head with Bibles or force people. It's just a set of values and beliefs, and we believe those values and beliefs call us to be inclusive and to welcome and to be hospitable and to serve the city.
You've referred a couple of times to this idea of a campus, and having been on the campus, it's not that dissimilar to a small university campus with people living on site and stuff going on all over the place. And yet it's not walled in. It really is part of the city, isn't it? It's not like suddenly you venture into the YMCA campus and you're in a completely different place.
Well, I think we're part of the community, aren't we? We want to be part of the community, and one of the things, sort of as a general comment, young people want to be included, to be accepted with their gifts and talents to grow the community, because after all, they'll be in charge in 10, 15 years, won't they? So we should.
Do you think they'll look after us, Danny? This is the big question.
Well,
in our dotage.
I'm hoping so. I told my daughter I needed a 10% return on my investment, but she thinks I'm joking. You had to get it, mate.
Fingers crossed. Where do you go? Where do you go from here? Then you've got a Queen's Awards. You've got YMCA of the Year. Can you continue to grow and develop on this kind of trajectory, or is it what happens next?
Well, you know me, mate. I'm never going to sit down, and I'm early bird catches worms and stuff. No, I'm constantly learning. I've not sorted it. The last thing we will do is settle, and we will just build on this and use this as a validation, as a thank you, as a encouragement, as a confidence builder. Hopefully, to just keep blessing the city of Stoke-on-Trent and its people. And if we grow and become stronger, that's always been, that's what we've done over the past 17, 18 years. We just see that as growing our impact to help this city and its people.
Well, Danny, many congratulations to you and the team. on all the awards this year, and I'm sure we'll speak again soon. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you for your support, and thanks for your support and Radio Stoke support, because you're part of this award as well, because, we just want to work alongside people of the same values who love Stoke, and we know Radio Stoke loves Stoke.
Indeed we do. Thanks very much, Danny. Take care. We'll catch up soon. Take care. Cheers. Danny Flynn, Chief Executive at the now Queen's Awarded and YMCA of the Year in Hanley, with us on BBC Radio Stoke. Many congratulations to the team doing their work there.